It is the day before the market, so it's crunch time right now. Apparently, like, plushies with butts, they're my thing now. It is the best market that I've done so far. Good morning, creative creatures, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Christina and I am the owner of Lea Lunel Designs, and if you're not new, welcome back. This video we are gonna do some market prep. We have 2 days left before the last Christmas market of the year. I've been doing quite a bit of prep already, and we do have quite a bit of stock because of the last market not going so well. But I thought I would share some of the things that I've just made. My house is a total mess, so just ignore it. I also got like an early Christmas present from my boyfriend. The whole family got one, so him and I, we have matching like tie-dye happy hoodies. The girls have blue ones, and the teenager has a gray big one with glow-in-the-dark stars. So now we can be the happy hoodie family. So I showed you the cheeky turtles that we made in the last vlog. So I made like a purple one. I don't think I have any more of those here. I also came across another pattern on Instagram that was a cheeky frog. So they have little butts. Apparently, like, plushies with butts, they're my thing now. So I made quite a few of those. Let's see, we have 2 green, 2 yellow, 2 purple, and then I also ended up making like smaller versions of the booty frog into keychains. So I have 3 of those. Those will be fun to see how they will do at the market. I also found this really cute clown frog pattern. I don't remember the name of the creator, but I will link it in the description down below to all of the patterns that I show you plushies of. But this was so cute. I don't think I have time to make another one, even though it was quite a quick make, but we will see. I also made a strawberry bunny. I also have a pink booty frog, only one of those. And then I pattern tested a Christmas tree for Avalon Crochet, I think her name is. I will double check and I will put it on the screen. It was such a fun pattern. I think the pattern will be out on December 23rd. I think it's going to be a free pattern on Instagram. I will link it. And then I also made a little kitten. So those are a few of the things I've been making over the last few days. And today I think we're gonna just be making plushies all day until we have to go pick up the girls at daycare. I am not sure what to make, to be honest. I'm thinking I might make some dinosaurs because dinosaurs usually does well at markets for me. So maybe make a few smaller dinosaurs to have with me because I barely have any at the moment. I also need to stock up on the little bowl of baby whales and octopi because those also tend to do really well because I sell them for $5. We also need to pack up a couple of orders. We have 2 orders for some stitch markers that need to go out. One that is going to the US, one that's going to northern parts of Norway. We did send off some plushies for an order a couple of days ago, and also we had a custom order for these 2 baby dragons in eggs, which was such a fun and cute order to make. But oh yeah, I can show you that as well. This is a similar dragon. I'm not sure if I showed this in my last vlog or not, but here it is. So this is a similar dragon to the one I did a custom order of. It just had a different color of the egg, and there were 2 colors for the baby dragons. This dragon pattern is by Handmade by Jodie. I love this Diddy pattern. It's so versatile and so fun to make, but look at it. So there is the baby dragon. They're so cute. So I've made this in like bigger dragons and now smaller dragons, and I love, love, love this pattern. I'm bringing this one with me to the market as well. We also now have a tent, so that's great. It was not the tent that we were going to buy. It's slightly less sturdy, but hopefully it will do the job for now. because the weather predictions for Saturday is not fantastic. But we're gonna make do with whatever comes. But right now I need to get some breakfast, and then we're gonna pop them some, my brain. We're gonna eat some breakfast, and then we're gonna put on a Christmas movie or something, and then we're gonna crochet. So let me just get some food in my belly, and I'll see you in a little bit. So luckily it looks like the battery did charge up a little bit. But yes, I showed you the little frog that I made, the little booty frog. And, oh, Mew. Are you okay? She almost fell down. Did you dream a little? Anyways, so yeah, I found out that I had more of these keychains lying around, so I kind of wanted to make a couple more, but I think now I've made one frog. I might do one or two later tonight, but now I want to do something else. So I have my big stack of patterns here. Embarrassed to say that these are not even all of them. I'm a person who loves to print out the patterns that I buy to have them physically so that I don't have to pick up my phone or my iPad to look at them. Let me know in the comments if you're a person that likes to have their pattern digital or printed. I like to have both, but I do prefer to have them printed. That's why I also try to make my own patterns both as a printable version and a digital version, just to make it more accessible and to not use as much ink if you want to print it out, because some of these patterns, they use a lot of ink, and the main digital pattern that I make for my own designs also has a lot of color and stuff. So I love it when other crochet designers use separate printable versions of their patterns so that you can actually choose for yourself. But now I need to pick what I'm gonna make. So I think I might go for this little dinosaur maybe, but I'm not sure. This purple daisy turtle is really cute too. And I have these, it's a cow. So, ooh, the capybara. Oh no, now I'm getting too many options. Okay, hold on. I was actually laying in bed. I woke up in the middle of the night and I was struggling to fall back asleep. And one of the things that I thought about was that I should make more of these capybara plushies, because they also tend to do well at my markets. So maybe I should do a couple of those because they are quick makes. Okay, let's do that. Let's do one or two capybaras to get our creative juices flowing a little bit. So we're gonna go for the capybara. Remember to stay hydrated, guys. I had to take a little bit of a break from crochet because I needed to tidy and vacuum a little bit. And I also had to package up those 2 orders so that I can ship them out later today. Now it is about 2 p.m. so I don't have a lot more time before we have to go get the girls from daycare. About an hour and a half maybe. So we're gonna see if we can get a capybara done by then. I made myself a coffee, still in my Happy Hoodie from Silly Santa. And I think I said it's from Happy Hoodie, but it is Happy Hoodie by Silly Santa. So if anyone wondering, I will link this one in the description down below. I'm not affiliated and I'm not sponsored, but I just love it. Anyways, right now, I said we were going to watch Christmas movies, but I've ended up watching YouTube while I'm working and doing other stuff all day. I'm currently addicted to, like, anti-MLM content. I'm not sure where that comes from, but I just enjoy it so much, especially like Hannah Alonso's videos. Love to have them in the background while I'm working. And also I'm watching a lot of market prep videos from other crocheters. So we're going to do that. We're going to find something to watch on YouTube and crochet a little bit more. I had to cut it and start over. I had made a mistake somewhere along the line. I couldn't really figure out where, and the placement of the feet went all wrong. I don't know what I did wrong. I have no idea. So that kind of sucks. But we've started over, and hopefully this time it'll work out. I don't know what's going on. I've made up this exact pattern like several times before without any problems. So this is definitely a me problem, not a pattern problem. But anyways, let's keep on working. So we're back at where I ended up having to just cut and stop with the project last time, and now the feet are, or the first foot is where it's supposed to be, so that's good. I've been very particular about counting the stitches this time around just to avoid making the same mistake as I did on the last one, but everything is good and dandy right now, so fingers crossed it'll be just as painless and easy as this for the rest of the project. It is now 2:39, so I still have some time. I might be able to make the entire thing before I have to go, and I'm thinking that I will probably make 2 or 3 before I embroider on the eyes, just to kind of be more efficient. But yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make a few of these. Probably going to do a little bit of it while the kids are awake and playing if I have the time, and then we will pick this up after they go to bed as well. But let's see if we can get this done before I have to leave the house.
Sleep, and then come the gifts, the apologies,
It is now 3:18 p.m. I need to change out of my Happy Hoodie, put on some regular clothes. I don't want to. And go get the kids. You bet I'm going to change right back into this thing when I get home. But we didn't finish the capybara. It only needs to have its eyes embroidered on, but we're going to make 1 or 2 more before we do that. So I'm going to get going, change, then get going, and I'll meet you back here later tonight. Good morning. It is Friday. It is the day before the market, so it's crunch time right now. I know I still look a little tired, a little flustered, but like I said, it's crunch time. I'm not gonna prioritize my makeup or anything today. I'm just gonna work. We need to make a few more plushies. We also need to make logo stickers for our bags. I was going to invest in a stamp to put on my paper bags, but I didn't have the time or the money to do that. So we're gonna print some and cut them on my Cricut. We're also going to have to label all of the plushies. I didn't really check in yesterday because I ended up going into town late last night to do some last minute shopping for the market. So I'm going to show you what I got. So I got these two crates. They stack on top of each other. So I think I'm going to place like all of my $15 plushies in one and then maybe the $20 plushies in the other. We'll see how I end up doing that. The other really exciting thing that I got yesterday is a sum up card reader. So now I can actually have people pay with card at the market tomorrow. So I'm really excited about that. This suddenly makes my little business feel a little bit more serious. You know what I mean? It's just this little thing, but it feels a little bit more serious now. So tomorrow people can pay with card. I also got these labels. I'm going to use these to put prices on the plushies. I'm just going to either use like some kind of yarn or a stitch marker to fasten these to the plushies. That way I don't have to have like separate big labels for the prices, which I think is going to look way better. The tent that we were going to buy that didn't come into stock came into stock today, but only at the online store and not the physical store, so we wouldn't have time to get it for the market tomorrow anyways. So I guess it was the right call to get the slightly more flimsy tent. Now at least we have a tent, so we're protected from the snow. Yesterday I ended up with 2 capybaras and 1 half finished that I'm gonna finish right now. Then we need to embroider on the eyes, and then we'll see if we have time to make a couple of dinosaurs. Can we just say that this is my Lionel uniform now? This is my work uniform. Like, I'm not gonna wear it to the market, although that would be great. But this is gonna be my work uniform for a while at least. I got my coffee in the Santa mug. My teenage son got this as a Christmas present from his grandmother, and immediately when he opened it up, he got this with some money in it. I looked at it and was like, I'm gonna borrow that. He said it was fine, so I am borrowing this when he's not home. But it's just cute. It's really cute. Look at it. So we have our coffee, we have water, we have lots of yarn, so let's finish up a capybara and So let's finish up a capybara and see if we have time to make a dinosaur or two. So here you have most of my stock. I do also have like a lot of printed eggs, lots of scrunchies. Not sure if I'm going to bring those because those haven't been selling that well. Some bandanas, bucket hat. I do have, down in this mess, I do have some bookmarks as well. Not really sure about this setup with these crates. Like, it's practical, but I kind of feel like the plushies doesn't really get the attention. Like, I feel like they kind of get lost in it. Maybe I will use the crates for the eggs instead. Like, I'm not sure. I definitely should have stocked up on this one, but I don't think I have time. So I kind of feel like I have quite a bit, and at the same time I feel like I don't have enough, so I'm not sure, but it is what it is. Now I need to put price tags on everything. That's why I'm not sure about this situation, because they would be like all in one price there, all in one price there, so that would be really simple, and like logistically that would make things easy, but I'm not sure if this is gonna work, so I have to play around with this, but we're gonna add some price tags to the bigger items and just keep on working. I also did not print enough logos for the paper bags. I'm missing 11, so I need to print some more of those before I go to bed. It's already 10 p.m. This is probably gonna be a late night, but hopefully it'll be worth it.
Jingle bells ringing in my ear. Jingle bell, a sound that's oh so dear. Frosty the snowman is all around town. Watch out for reindeers are falling down. We stay up waiting for Santa tonight. He climbs down the chimney.
Hi there, it is now January, and for some reason I did not film the outro for this studio vlog until now. So we're gonna do a brief catch up on how the market went, which it went really well. It is the best market that I've done so far, and I think I could have done even better if I had more stock. It's not like I sold out, but there were a few things that I think would have definitely sold more if I had more of them. But let's talk about numbers. So the vendor's fee to be there was about $28. So the reason why I say about $28 and not a specific amount is because I live in Norway and I pay all of these things in Norwegian kroners, and the currency kind of changes. So there's going to be like approximately the right numbers, but I'm trying to get as close to it as I can. But yeah, the vendor's fee was about $28, and the total we made was about $550 in total, which is great, and that money definitely came in handy. So we did use some of that money to invest back in the company by getting some new yarn and stuff, because in the year of 2025 I aim to try to get into one market each month. I'm gonna see how that goes, but that's like the goal, is to try to get into one market each month, and we already have one for January, so I'm excited about that. Let's talk about some of the best sellers for the market. One that really surprised me was this cheeky frog keychain. This is a free pattern over on Instagram. I had them as plushies as well. This is what the plushie version looks like, but I did make them into keychains, and I wasn't sure how well they would do, but I did sell out of them, so I'm bringing more of those to the next market. I sold them for about $10, and people just found them really cute and wanted to bring them home with them, so that's great. As always, the tiny octopuses sold really well, and I also sold some of my Sage the Snakes and some Diddy dragons, same as this one, but not the same colors. And we sold quite a bit of our 3D printed dragon eggs. This is a colorway we haven't had before, so this is going to be coming with us to the market in January. But those were some of the best sellers, and then I had quite a bit of miscellaneous plushies, and some sold, some didn't. I was really surprised that all of these small ones that I made barely sold. So I had like a rubber duck, I had a bee, I had some chickens, and I thought those would sell, but they didn't. But I think that might have been like a display thing where I had these crates that could be stacked on top of each other. And I think when I placed all of these small plushies in the crate below, they kind of disappeared and people didn't see them. I had them priced at around $13, and I don't think that's too high. It hasn't been too high in the past. So like I said, I think it was more of a placement issue. So we're gonna try something different at the next market and see if they sell then. If you want to follow along and see how that goes, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. That's a little bit about the update. A really, really good market. We did this market the year before that as well, and I really liked it. But that was my first ever market, so I was quite unprepared. I feel like I was way more prepared this time around. We did get like a flimsy tent because there was a rain prediction, and like I mentioned, the tent that we wanted, that was like a pop-up tent, was not in stock in time for the other markets, so we ended up just opting to buy a cheap flimsy tent just to have something. But we're definitely going to upgrade that tent to a better one in the near future, at least when we get closer to springtime and we're going to do more outside markets. That is the update. I hope you had a great celebration over Christmas and the holiday if you do celebrate, and Happy New Year! I can't wait to share more here on this channel about my crochet business journey. I'm working closer with my fiance now with combining both 3D printing and crochet as kind of our business. He is getting more and more involved, and I just love that. I love being able to go to markets together and kind of sharing this journey with him as well. And then I don't feel so lonely in my small business endeavor, because being a small business owner, it can be a little bit lonely and frustrating. And it's kind of easier to have someone to spar with and talk to and air all of these struggles and frustrations with, and also share the wins with. So hopefully I will get over myself when it comes to being stressed about talking to the camera in front of Michael. I don't know why that is. I shouldn't be. But for some reason, that kind of stresses me out still. So I need to work on that so that I can share more of what's going on even when there are other people around. But this is where I'm going to end this video. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and I will see you in another video soon. Goodbye!